welcome back to Kelly Plans It All. I'm Kelly, and it's that time again where we have reached a new month and we get to go through what happened in my planner in the previous month. So this is my January 2021 recap. So if you've just arrived here and you've never seen all the planners I use, I'm using 3 planners primarily, plus some traveler's notebook inserts. But as far as what I use pretty consistently and every day is a Simply Yours day planner by Planned and Proper, a Gooseby Twins planner that I use for social media and volunteer type activities, and then a kitlife daily. So we're going to start with what is my weekly view, the Simply Yours day planner by Planned and Proper. There's a lot of really great goal setting stuff in here, and I love that the follow-up is included throughout. So, and I haven't started on my little decluttering journey just yet. This month has kind of gotten away from me on there, so I'm going to be a little more intentional next month about picking some areas to declutter. But kind of over the month, I've collected some different stickers to put on my little front page here. The Donald Trump account suspended on Twitter sticker. And then this one, we are now ruthless. Please act accordingly. These came from the Pat and Jack Etsy shop. It's actually my friend Jackie, who just draws up some cute stuff and slaps it on Etsy every now and then. Then this sticker is, her Instagram account is like lettering TikTok. I'll put it below, but she has an Etsy shop where she sells a lot of like fandom stickers. So she's a lot of Hamilton inspired things. So she kind of twisted this Hamilton quote and made it about voting for Biden. So with the inauguration being this month, I thought that was appropriate. And then this is from, I think it's Oh So Paper Co. Did these cute little Kamala Harris stickers. And so I have the kind of the bigger ones that don't really fit on like a planner spread. I put that there on the dashboard. And then that from moveon.org went there. So looking at my monthly view here in January, I kind of used parts and pieces of different winter kits. Like my boxes and my event stickers came from a Casey Creates kit that I had used for a weekly, and I had some leftover pieces, so I threw those on here. And then I had some little like winter doodads from a Design Pandemonium sheet that I threw on here since they were kind of in the same color family. And then I put down my wacky holiday stickers throughout the month from Design Pandemonium, and a couple of other just random things. Like I had some of the school stickers from a Lexi Kylie school kit. I don't even remember the name of this shop. I had an old New Year's Eve kit that I've had for, I don't know, probably since the beginning of planner time, like since I've been using stickers and planners, which has been a long time now. But it was a sheet just full of little stickers. And how many New Year's Eves do you have in a year? Like just one. So I kind of pull like a couple stickers from it every year. I don't remember the shop, and I don't even know if it's a shop that still exists, but there you go. So lots going on this month. Just from a view, you know, there were eye doctor appointments, dentist appointments, funerals, birthdays, stuff happening at school. Aiden was taking some online theater classes. So, you know, a fair amount of stuff to keep up with. I didn't use this half week. I finished the full week that was the end of January into the beginning of December in the previous year's planner, because I like to have my whole week together. So I didn't end up using that week, but we start out the month with this super cute kit from Casey Creates. In fact, I think that was the rest of her New Year's kit. I'd used it the week before that I ended up using here. It was her 2021 like blast off kit. I'm going to zoom this in just a little more so you can see it a little bit better. It fits in the screen a little better. So this kit is super cute. As a Texan, I'm super drawn to all these very wintry kits because what is winter? We don't have that here. So I always get really into these kits that have the like snow, and this is a very much like a northern light situation. So there's all these beautiful colors in the sky. I love the color and I love the winter, and it just looks so cozy. now that's coming from someone who doesn't experience winter. My friends who live up north are probably like, look, lady, we don't like it. And truthfully, that's why I don't live there. I probably would not enjoy it either. But here we are, right? So the majority of this week was using this kit, but of course I have some other things thrown in. The Hamilcast was back from a little break, so I was glad to throw that sticker back in my planner at the beginning of the new year. And I went back to work on the 4th as well, kind of keeping up with my Broadway weekends classes throughout the month. So I have those scattered through this week. I actually was going to take this Moana class. I ended up not taking it. We came home from my grandma's funeral. I had taken the day off work. I just didn't feel like it. You know, in my mind, I thought, oh, that's something to look forward to. I'll take that class in the afternoon since I'm off work all day. And then I just didn't. And that's fine. But a lot of times the Broadway weekends classes during the day are sometimes really cool topics, or like, I love Moana. I would have loved to take that. And so I thought, yeah, I'll take it. And I didn't feel like it. So I didn't. It was fine. But it's just what happens. And part of the reason I didn't feel like it is like, we come home from the funeral and then there's this attempt at insurrection at the Capitol. And so I'm like, I couldn't pull myself away from Twitter and Facebook and Instagram of all this like going down while my son's trying to, like, he came back and he missed his morning classes of online school because we were at the funeral. And so he came back and was trying to do his like math and science lessons. And so I'm like, not trying to turn on the news or anything. I'm just keeping up with it on my phone. And I was like, I feel like this is important and I should be paying attention to it and not taking a choreography class. So I just kind of stayed stuck on my phone. But yeah, I did throw down some stickers. This also came from my friend Jackie. It's a revolution with an onion. If you know the video with Elizabeth from Knoxville, you'll know what the onion is about. And then I had a little dumpster fire sticker, and I can't remember what shop that's from because I have had them for a minute. And then I have these, this is Boo Sheet stickers. So I thought this little collage of stickers was appropriate to describe what had happened at the Capitol on January 6th. Yeah, what a day, right? And then Aiden had an eye appointment. It was Target day. And I finally took down our Christmas decorations this first week. Because I kind of just let them, you know, with everything that was going on, I was like, it's fine. We're going to leave the Christmas decorations up. And this is a Small Town Grace sticker from like a old Christmas kit that I just had laying around. So I thought that worked there. The little grocery basket is from Planner Craving. I'm trying to think of the little eyeglasses are from Libby & Co. So there's like some stuff from all over the place. And then, oh, this little Be Patient from Yourself. That's from Self Love Tool Chest. She has some great like body positive stickers and like mental health stickers and just good little reminders for yourself. Always using my laundry lines from the Dainty Planner. And of course, my little dance maples are from an Actor Plan. So there's a good variety of stickers on this page. The next week, I used this. And again, another wintry kit. I'm just like drawn to them for January because I don't know what winter is. This is from Isha's Plans, and she is on Etsy, and she has a lot of really cute kits with great colors. And I was drawn to this because it's like, you think of winter and snow and you don't always think of the green outside of Christmas. And so it was like, just to have that little pop of that sagey mint green color coming through kind of reminds you that there's still like life under the snow. That's a great metaphor, isn't it? So I thought I would use that kit this week. And then I had this little box from More Avenue. It's from her, I don't remember if it was the inauguration kit or I think it was the voting week kit, but I thought it was appropriate considering the events of the week before to throw a little Hate Has Never Made Any Nation Great on there. Alexander Hamilton's birthday was Monday, and I had made these little stickers for our very first trip to New York, and we did a bunch of Hamilton historical tours and stuff. I made these little Hamilton heads, so I used one for his birthday. Like I said, Aiden started taking some online theater classes, so I used some stickers from an Actor Plans Small Town Grace put out these like move to trash stickers. So I just wrote Trump's name on it because we are moving him to the trash. This is kind of the week between the insurrection and the inauguration. So I was stating my opinion there. And then he did, get officially impeached the second time later in the week. So that's appropriate. Then we've got, more stuff happening with an actor plan stickers, both through Broadway weekends. And I had a board meeting for associate producers and dentist. There's all kinds of stuff happening. And then the second half of the week, a little more Broadway weekends. I watched Rent. If you've never seen Rent live, the very final performance on Broadway was filmed. We had previously purchased it somewhere, and so we had it on our like Movies Anywhere app. But you can purchase it or rent it on Amazon. If you have not ever seen Rent live, I would highly recommend that. It's not the original cast because, of course, it's the closing cast. The original cast is mostly in the movie from 2005, but I don't love that. It's great to see those people, but the songs are out of chronological order, and a lot of the songs were turned into dialogue, and I have a lot of feelings about it. So if you want to see Rent the way at least it's meant to be staged, this is better than the like TV live, which wasn't terrible but had some flaws too. So yeah, check that out. I was like, I haven't seen Rent in a while, and that's the version I want to see. So like, I literally hadn't seen this version in probably 10 years. I had seen all the other versions in between. And so I wanted to watch it. So I watched it. The weekend, it was Sassy's 13th birthday. It was also Lin-Manuel Miranda's 41st birthday, so I had to mark that down. A little bit more Broadway weekends, did some planning. I love these little flippy stickers from Small Town Grace. We had a little like Himmelcast peeped birthday Zoom with some people who all have birthdays in January and February that we just kind of like through a group chat organized a little time to talk and give everyone a like Zoom quarantine birthday party. So yeah, that was that week. Then this is like the highlight of the month. We move into the actual election, or not election, but inauguration week. I did use a kit primarily from Moore Avenue that was made for the inauguration, but I stole this sticker from her. It's actually from her voting kit from back earlier in the fall, but I just like really liked this double box sticker for Inauguration Day. So that's when I stuck it on there. I used this Black Lives Matter washi from Cookie Sticker Co. Mostly because like it very much ties into what I would like this presidency to portray going forward. And the colors worked really well. And then I could put it with this red heart washi and it made a whole thing. So most of these stickers are Moore Avenue because they come from one of those two kits or a couple of little like freebies that were included with those orders. I did this, this sticker here and this one here are from the Oso Sticker Co. that I had back on my like dashboard page. They were included on those Kamala Harris sheets. So just a different little smaller version and then without the seal behind it. So I kind of layered those in there. But Monday, we had the day off. It was Martin Luther King Jr. Day, so schools are closed. I had that for my little holiday sheet from Cutie Planner. And then little Fosse workshop in the morning. So yeah, Broadway weekends are all around, all my little Broadway weekends classes. And so I have all my Mabels for that. Because, Mabel loves to do Broadway weekends with me. And then Lizzie is a musical about Lizzie Borden that was filmed at like a regional theater 2015-ish, I think. But they were doing where you could buy a ticket to watch it streaming on the 21st. And I hadn't seen it, but I had heard great things about it. It's super good. The filming of it wasn't great because it was filmed like, like you would go film your kid's high school play kind of thing. So the sound wasn't connected to the camera. It was clearly something that the theater had filmed for their archives. It wasn't meant to be distributed through streaming, but they made it available. So like sometimes the sound quality wasn't great, or like the band was louder than the performers, and so you couldn't always understand what they were saying. But I was able to figure it out. I do wish that there was like a closed caption option that would have helped with the lyrics. But it was brilliantly performed, and I would love to see it staged live, or professionally recorded somewhere down the future, because it's a great show. That was really cool. Got my Target trip in on Friday, had another little meeting. Yeah, this is like just getting it done. I feel like every week is the same. Is that bad to say? But it's, we're still living that COVID life. So it does feel like every week is kind of the same. Have my laundry lines. We did take Sassy to the vet for her like biannual old lady dog checkup on Sunday. But yeah, I just really loved this week. I thought like it came together really well, to represent all of the things that I loved about this inauguration. And yeah. So the final week in the month is my favorite thing. And it's turned out like super appropriate. Like I thought I was just like commemorating one thing, and it turned out that I was commemorating many, many things. So the last time I saw a show on Broadway was January 25th of 2020, and that show was Hamilton. So I thought it was, it's been a year since I've seen the show live, and Small Town Grace had just released this Hamilton kit back around Black Friday. And so I thought, like, super appropriate. I'm going to use that kit this week. What also turned out to be, this was kind of the week of the end of Broadway Con last year. And so that had a lot of, me meeting up with the Hamilcast Patreon peeps. There's a lot of like Hamilton ties into that experience. And then the 30th is the 5-year anniversary of the Hamilcast. So it turned out to be the perfect representation of this week. And I didn't even plan that. I could not have planned that. Didn't expect it to just be more than just like, I just thought, oh, it's been a year, so I'll do Hamilton, right? So I used her kit as the basis, but I literally brought together, because if someone makes Hamilton stuff and sells it on the internet for a planner, I buy it. So I have so many shops, and I don't even know if I'm going to catch every single one of them, but I have so many shops stuff filtered into here. So I had this little box from an After Plans. I put that on here. These came from her shop used to be called Adorkable Stickers, and I think it's Studio Adorkable now. She's sold the fan art on and off. Sometimes she goes into just like her original character designs and doesn't sell the fan art, but I had bought like stock in them when she said she wasn't going to be selling them anymore the first time. So I have a lot. This little quote stickers from This Very Crafty Mama. What else? I mean, there's like this little, the million things I haven't done. I thought that was really cute to put on top of my to-do list. That's from See Amy Draw. These little to-do lists and checkbox things, these are from, the shop is called Blue Moon Stickers. She's a Patreon peep, and she has like some Hamilton kits, and I've used them before, and these were actually leftovers from those kits. So since they were appropriately colored, threw those in here. I've got a little $10 Founding Father up here that is from Design Pandemonium. So is this little box here. I mean, I really just like pulled it all out. That's Small Town Grace. That's Small Town Grace. This is Tipsy Dog Designs. This little quote here. What else? These are Design Pandemonium. I'm like trying to spot all the different Hamiltons. This is Wrecking Ball Designs. She had this on a sampler, and I got the sampler at the very first Chicago Planner Conference. It's like a little like iPod looking thing that's playing Hamilton. And I messaged her and said, can you make me a whole sheet of these? And so she did, and I bought like 3 of them. So I have them. I usually use them for like when we do song signups for Hamilton's Dallas, but we haven't had to do that in so long that I don't have them anymore. I haven't used them, so I have a bunch of stickers. These are Coffee Monsters Co. These little Skylar sisters up here. This little Hamilton is Triple Threat Planner. This little Hamilton quote is Adventures of Lucy Co. I told you, like, if you make Hamilton stuff, I got it. And then this is a custom planner that, what is the name? She keeps changing the name of her shop or her Instagram. Her name's Kyo. I'm going to butcher it because I've never actually heard it said out loud, so I'm just guessing. I think it's Kyo, but she used to be like Creative Kyo, and then she's changed the name of her Instagram a few times, so I'll have to find it. But she used to do, like, you could give her a picture of your planner and she'd draw it for 15 bucks. So she drew me this little picture of my Hamilton. And then the little laundry lines are from the Dainty Planner. But again, she doesn't sell these. She made them for me and just shoved them in my order one time because Maria is the best person on the planet and I love her so much. So she did that for me. So that's all the hide and go seek of Hamilton on this page. I think I covered every single shop. Maybe. If not, I'll find it as I go back through. But yeah, Monday, we're back to the theater classes. Had some Broadway weekend stuff happening. So I have my little Mabels. Wednesday was a whole lot of, like, there was nothing scheduled. It's just like work and stuff that needs to happen. Thursday, I had a equity committee meeting and ballet. Friday, I watched Anjou. It is a horror musical. They did like a concert staging of it. It was only about an hour long on playbill.com to benefit BCEFA. So you could do donations. But it was originally like a Mexican opera, but this is the first English presentation that's ever existed of it. And there were some, Broadway familiar faces in it, as well as some people I wasn't aware of yet. So that was cool to get to see a little piece of virtual theater put together. And then I decided, I had made this earlier in the week and thought I was going to do my nails this week. I still have the same nails. I decided I'm going to let them roll another week because I had a bunch of new colors I needed to do swatch sticks of. But my little nail stickers from Planner Craving. We had our peeps chat to celebrate the 5 years of the Hamilcast tonight. By the way, it's Saturday the 30th when I'm filming this. So yes, I say tonight because that's when it happened. And then, Sunday's just the typical Sunday stuff. Getting stuff ready to go back to work and resetting the world for the next week. But that is what is happening here. The very end of my month, I didn't really have a lot. I just wanted to kind of update the areas that I did identify goals in. Remember, if you saw my 2021 planner video, I said, like, I didn't set a goal in every area. That's not always necessary. I did identify a new goal in this area, but it hasn't been announced yet. There's a progression that has happened, but I'm waiting for an official announcement to happen before I can share that. So it's covered up. But I did identify, some steps that were taken. And then look at my little Bernie Sanders Mabel Sanders. An Actor Plans made these just to sell for 1 week right after the inauguration because it's just too stinking cute. So that's what's happening there. All right, moving right along. We're going to swap out, go to our Gooseby Twins planner for January. And so this is where I plan my social media, my PR activity, volunteer, any of that kind of stuff. Sometimes it has more steps than I can put in like my weekly view. And so I plan it all out here. The first week of the month, oh, I forgot. This one actually started a week early. This had started with the last week of December into the first week of January. So this kit is from Cricut Paper Co. And it's her like low-key F 2020 situation into 2021. So when in this planner, for the most part, I'm using stickers that are all from one kit, unless I have something that just has to go with it. This is like super functional, but with enough decoration to keep me motivated to open it up and look at it. So I don't get super cutesy or artsy with this because for me to be able to focus on these tasks, I need it to be pretty clear, but I do need the decoration. I need just, like I said, just enough decoration. So usually I'm using a kit. The second week, I used this kind of office supply like kit from Design Pandemonium because this is when I went back to work after the holiday break. So I wanted to, I've had this kit for a long time because it's a re-released kit. And I'm like, oh, when am I going to use this? And there are always so many cute, like, back to school kits to use in the fall that I never end up using it. And so I've been hoarding it for a while, and I decided it was perfect for this, like, going back to work after the holidays thing. So super cute. Love the colors. This week I use this again, I'm back with the wintry stuff. This is the last sheet that was in the Small Town Grace Christmas box. And so I used it this week, and I realized I have this Simply Gilded washi that I don't know how long I've had it, but I probably never used it because I don't use a lot of things with deer. But when I was looking for washi to use with this, I was like, oh, I have this deer washi with these little snowflakes, these little foil snowflakes. It's kind of perfect because then I have these like snowflake things here and the little deer. So it was perfect to use this week, and just enough decor, again, to keep me happy without being overloaded. But then I kind of went nuts on inauguration week. Like, I couldn't use enough stickers. I was so flippin' excited. So this is the Design Pandemonium inauguration kit, and it had like a bazillion pages as part of this kit because there was so much of the like decor stuff. I did add in a couple of more Avenue quotes that I had left to kind of fill in some of these full boxes and other areas where there was just some blank space, decorated but blank. It kind of gave me a way to decorate it up a little bit, but yeah, so excited about the inauguration. Had to celebrate it in both planners, and there were so many cute stickers. Like, I love this like photo sticker. I love some of the quotes that are being used. I love this like America reestablish. I mean, I hope so. We've got our like Madam President or Madam Vice President, Madam President. That seems more possible now that we have a Madam Vice President, and President Biden, and then all kinds of cuteness. Moving into the last week of January, I kind of like to go along with the Hamilton vibe. So Hamilton's the last Broadway show I saw on the 25th. On the 26th of January last year, I saw my last show in New York, and it was an off-Broadway. It was Emoji Land, and Triple Threat Planner did this Emoji Land kit, and I bought it a while ago, and again was like, I don't know when I'm going to use it. You know, the show closed. It was scheduled to close within a week anyway, when the pandemic shut down theater. So, I mean, it did close a little early, but, you know, it was expected that maybe it would, you know, have a life after that, or, you know, something would happen. Maybe it could move to Broadway. Maybe it could move to another space where it could have an extended life. There were expectations that something might happen following the off-Broadway run that have never seen light as of yet. And so this is such a great show. It has so many points that are resonant with our political climate, with our pandemic situation. There's so many places that this show rings true, sometimes too true. And so I just wanted to celebrate it and remember what a great show it was a year from when I saw it. So if you haven't listened, you can't see it obviously right now, but you can listen. The cast recording is on Spotify. Highly, highly recommend. Go listen to Emoji Land. And then finally, we're going to zip on over to my Kit Life. So Kit Life is my daily. It's a hot mess, and I wouldn't want it any other way, because sometimes you just need to like scribble stuff down. So this is where I like plan what I'm going to post on Instagram like throughout the month. That's why it gets scribbled, because sometimes I change things. This is my like monthly goal check-in thing from the beginning. And so yeah, every day is like a checklist of stuff to do, money spent, gratitude, activity, meal plan, and then like the time for the day. So I'll throw in little random stickers that I have left throughout, But then my weekend, I always super decorate. So this is the leftovers of my Casey Creates plan that I used in the last week of 2020. So I did that New Year's weekend kind of thing with a little bit of washi from No White Space Planners. I have my Mabel from An Actor Plans, and I have a weekend banner from Libby & Co. Then I used this kind of Design Pandemonium candy kit that we got. I think we got it at Plan Camp. But I kind of used it throughout and then really did it up big on the weekend. Just some cute candy. Had some little bits left over that I kind of used towards the end of this week. But again, did up a big thing here on the weekend with Small Town Grace. This was like a freebie sheet that came from the Black Friday orders, I think. And it was just like a one-pager. And so I got the parts I wanted the most here and then used the leftovers throughout. Walking backwards with the little Simply Gilded washi. But yeah, just a cute way to separate up the days from... This is a space you're meant to use for like a preview of the next week, but that's not how I use it. So the washi helps me repurpose. Had some little inauguration pieces left to throw on here. And then, of course, I went all out on the Sunday again, Saturday, Sunday. Again, Simply Gilded washi helping me make that divide. Got my Oh So Paper Co. Kamala Harris, and then leftovers of my More Avenue kit. And then this last week, I really didn't do much to there, but I had leftovers from Emoji Land that I put for Saturday and Sunday. And that is it, y'all. That is my January. That is how I was able to keep it all together, mostly, which is a big consideration considering I had COVID vaccines and funerals and work and work and work. A lot of things happening at work. And, you know, then just like the daily life of keeping the house running. That's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching. Come back. I've got some cool things happening the next 2 weeks for a video that I'm going to start working on here soon. But I just appreciate you so much. There's a bazillion things you could watch on YouTube, and the fact that you care to watch mine is just incredible to me. Whether there's like 1 of you or 10 of you or 100 of you, I appreciate it so much. Come find me on the other social medias. I'm at Kelly Plans It All on all the things, and I will see you soon somewhere. Talk to you later. Bye.